we're underpaced by a third. That's pretty important. Why is that? I don't believe that it's helmet loss. I don't believe that's the magic bullet. It's all these other things that we need to work on and embrace, and we talk about at our conferences. And I was just at the Freedom of Road Riders seminar in Missouri. They talked a great deal. Over half of their state seminar was discussing impaired riding initiatives and talking about some of the new MSF programs. The group riding video that just came out, which is a pretty good video. They talked about that, and they're promoting that, as well as what they're doing in their rider education money. And they also talked a great deal about protecting the funds that they use to promote motorcycle safety. And the week before that, I was out in Nevada, Nebraska, at their Nebraska STEAM, which is a seminar to educate and motivate. And again, probably maybe 20% of the time was spent at that conference talking about motorcycle safety, impaired riding. They had the fellow from Iowa that was involved in the Tama Road incident, which was 6 motorcyclists went out for a ride one morning, 5 didn't come back. So that's the kind of thing that we, again, as a group, are promoting. I'll defer.
I'd like to introduce Chairman Filler from the great state of California. Thank you, Chairman. Sorry, late here. Do you have any press?
Sort of.
Got anything to like? I'm just here to express my support of what you're doing with relationship to the National Transportation Safety Board. They have not done their job in looking at the accidents. They could do a good job, but they haven't yet. And we want to do the studies that are absolutely necessary to deal with the safety of motorcycles. We know that some things don't work. I come from a state that has a helmet law. It's one of the top states for increased fatalities, increased the severity of accidents. And the 3 states without helmet laws, in fact, have the lowest rate of fatalities and accidents. So we got a lot of education that we have to do. Well, we have to, as a motorcycle community, has to educate people about this, and you need this political support. And I've tried to do that both in San Diego locally, where I represent, in the state of California, now here at in the Congress, congressional level. So we got to work on safety, especially safety of people who don't ride motorcycles. I mean, I've been with bikers a lot, and they understand the issues. I mean, they're the most vulnerable. It's the motorists who don't know what's going on when they the motorcycle behind them on their right or left and don't know what to do. And that's part of the main reason. I can tell you, the people who ride the bikes know that their survival is at stake, to learn the safety and to do it right. We've got to educate everybody else, and I'm here just to support that framework. Thank you all for what you guys do. Chairman Filler is chairman of the House Veterans Affairs Committee. Thank you, Chairman. I also just wanted to point out all of these graphs, with the exception of the far left fatality graph, are directly taken from the letters the NTSB has sent to your governors and your governor highway safety representatives. These are not our own numbers. These are the numbers they're using. We're waiting for a few more members of Congress to show up, so I'll take some questions.
Jeff, the congressman used the word vulnerable, and that's what we are. And, I always thought that government was sort of at a minimum to protect the most vulnerable in any area. And I know some of us bikers look